answer. I'm a fan of his, so I know he comes with no. I don't think he brags enough about how dope he is.
Damn.
So when you come from a perspective of having no ego, and having no ego, I think it's easy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have an ego. You know, I don't brag because, like, I wasn't raised like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom, I didn't grow up with much, so it's like I never was, like, taught to ever try to put anybody down. Not that I would, you know what I mean? But it's like, I think I always say that my humility comes from my grandma and my mom's because it's like, we didn't have, like, the roughest times, but our times weren't
humbling.
easy. Like, man, like, it wasn't easy. Like, I remember my grandma taking me with her to she was a nurse. She worked in like an older folks home, taking me to her overnight job. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to pay it forward with people. So like for me, I don't that the crazy thing about the Phil Jackson article is
Which is dope as hell.
Yo, when it was written, I was like, wow. I was kind of scared to see my name next to Phil Jackson's name, but that's because the name of my company is Triangle Offense. But the reason why, like, I started liking Phil Jackson more was because I understood one day I would never be a star player. So I was like, how can I be a star coach?
Yeah.
You know, so I would never have any, like, ego when it comes to helping or curating. Like, I've asked companies, could I be an intern? Still to this day, like, just so I could learn some shit,
stuff.
you know?
Do you think being that humble, though, degrades or devalues your brand or how great you are?
Yes and no. I feel like, so I like the word humble, but I have a problem with it. I feel like humble is a word that, I just say it, I'm a black man. I feel like it's a word to keep black men in order.
I agree.
And that's what I don't like it, because I feel like sometimes, like, I love to see, like, another brother or sister, you know, that either came before me or after me, pop they shit.
Yeah.
Like, I love to see that. But I do understand that, like, you know, people do feel threatened by your presence. And when people are threatened by your presence, that breeds ignorance.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it comes to being humble, man, like, I don't know, for real. It's just it's in my makeup. You know what I mean? Like, it's in who I am. You know, I just try to make sure that whenever I'm doing something, somebody can look at it and assess it and be like, oh wow, maybe I could apply that to me, and I could be the one that pops the shit for him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one day, like.
Do you feel, or seen other artists or other entertainers, celebrities, you think that lack of humility has crippled them?
Absolutely.
Can you give any examples?
I can't give any specific example. I just know that, like, I think that everybody talks about, like, entertainers, and they talk about the drugs, and they talk about the homies, and nobody talks about the money. Yeah. Like, the money is it's hard when you, like, you wake up, like, you've been working for a long time on whatever it is you do. Like, being a creative is different than a person, like, working a 9 to 5. Like, because the person that makes $100,000 or saves $100,000 or a 9 to 5, they're, like, sacrificing so much just to get to there, right? You could literally, like, nowadays you could trip down some stairs or gorilla glue your hair, and you know what I mean? I don't know if Shorty made 100 bands, but like you
Probably.
could do you could do anything and get 6 figures now. So I think, like, the problem is the money, especially in my line of work. I don't feel like I feel like in the music industry, nobody talks about how money is such a responsibility. It's just such a thing, but not a responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like when you don't have, like, the right how could I say, the right information or the right, like, counsel, academic background, all of that, like, people use money as a license to be irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you make a lot of money, and then now, like, but you know, money makes people feel like they smart too.
That's true.
So it's like that's the
it overinflates.
So basically what you're saying is, like, I'm giving you the examples, like, an artist could be the most quiet person in the room, and then next week he got money, now he the loudest person in the room.
Yeah.
He talking to people like he wasn't before. I mean, running around, treating people certain ways, and that's because that power, I think, is a trip.